Hello everyone, it's Kato Mother here. Today I'm going to give you an update on the tropics because the tropics are now getting really active again. I'm going to give you an update on all the tropics in today's video. They're getting really active again. We just had a big break in the tropics. Now they're starting to ramp up again. We already have Tropical Storm Gamma, which is in the tropics right now. So I'm going to give you an update on all the tropics coming up in today's video, so stay tuned. I'm going to be showing you an update on Tropical Storm Gamma. I'm going to have a lot to talk about, so just stay tuned. But we do start off with Tropical Storm Gamma. So this is a tropical storm just off the coast of southern Mexico here. So let's get the current information. Maximum sustained winds was 50 knots or 60 miles per hour. Minimum central pressure is 997 millibars. Located at 22.4 north, 87.8 west, and it was nearly stationary. So this means that it could bring lots of flooding to if it goes on any island, and it's expected to make this weird. The track is really weird. It's expected to do some real weird tracks towards Mexico. So yes, it is expected to make landfall on Mexico, but not right now. So it's right off the coast of Mexico, but not expected to be any landfall on Mexico currently. So yeah, track is really weird, but we're keeping an eye on this. Nearly stationary. So if it does hit Mexico, it might bring lots of flooding. So southern Mexico, be prepared for that. Major flooding is the main concern with this. And then we move on to potential tropical cyclone 26. Maximum sustained winds. You can read all this. I'm not going to read it all right now, but you can read all this. Formation potential, chance 48 hours, high. So yes, 80% chance of formation. So we could definitely see another tropical storm possibly somewhere in this area here. And then we see another disturbance. Disturbance 3, very low chance. Not really expecting to see anything unless the chance ramps up to a higher chance. 10% chance of cyclone formation within the next 5 days. And then we see disturbance 2, which is a 0% chance. So nothing right now, but what 0% chances mean is we could see it ramp up to a higher chance later. Just warning the people that there could be something here later. That's what's going on in the Atlantic right now. Lots of stuff going on. And then we see lots of other stuff going on again. So we look in the Central Pacific. We see biggest thing, Hurricane Mary in the tropics. And then we see Disturbance 1 and Disturbance 2. I'll get to those later. Let's start off with the current information on Hurricane Mary. And yes, we'll look at infrared satellite, future models, and all of that coming up. But right now we're just seeing current information. Maximum sustained winds is 65 knots or 75 miles per hour. Minimum central pressure is 983 millibars. 20.3 north and 129.5 west is the current latitude longitude numbers. Moving was northwest at 8 knots and 9 miles per hour. Pretty slow there. So that's Hurricane Mary. And then we see Disturbance 1, which is a 60% chance. So again, another potential for something else in the tropics right here in the Central Pacific right here. So definitely very active. And then we see a 10% chance. So pretty low chance there, but still very active tropics. And then there's not really much going on in the Central Pacific. Pretty much nothing besides Hurricane Mary starting to move its way into there. But otherwise, pretty much nothing there. Now that we've gone over everything in the tropics, let's get into Tropical Storm Gamma and its current information. Well, not current, I'm sorry. It's infrared satellite. So this is the infrared satellite on Hurricane Gamma. As you can see, look how slow that is. That is really slow. And look at it. It's just off the coast of Mexico, not on Mexico right now. As you can see, this is the southern Mexico coast. So yes, it is moving very slow right now. Not lots of movement, really. It's moving very slow. It's moving, but it's moving so slow that the National Hurricane Center's its current information is nearly stationary. So as you can see, lots of rainfall actually, kind of seeing it going off and on with heavy rainfall. You saw really heavy rainfall just pop up here and then it kind of fades away. But yes, that's just the main center here. Kind of organized, not really, definitely not really organized, but definitely see that it is pretty strong with rainfall, but not really organized here. As you can see, rainfall is all over the place. But that is a live infrared satellite. Now I want to go ahead and show you the track on Tropical Storm Gamma. So as you can see, this is the track. A little bit blurry here, but you can see that this is the Mexico coast right here. I'm actually going to leave this on here. So I'm going to make this smaller here, but this is the Mexico coast, and as you can see here, this is the Mexico coast, and this is the track. So look, see how it dips down? So right now, it's just off the coast, just north of Mexico here, as you can see there. So this is the coast just north of Mexico. and then you see it dipping down, and then once it dips down as a tropical storm, yes, it is expected to make impacts on Mexico. So definitely expected to make impacts on Mexico. And you are seeing, yes, alerts, tropical alerts issued already for Mexico. So if you live in the southern Mexico, kind of the part that dips up like that, as you can see, you just expect lots of rainfall because it's nearly stationary, like the National Hurricane Center said. So just expect lots of rainfall. And then as it makes that dip and then kind of hits Mexico, it is going to go back into the ocean, but believe it or not, yes, it makes more impacts on a different area. So more impacts. So more of this area here on the Mexico coast. So yes, this thing is going on Mexico, going off a lot. So definitely expect it to do that. And then it goes this big turn. Let me draw this out here. Big turn to the north, almost like a check mark. A big shift, like just big shift to the north, towards the United States. But as I say that, it's not going to make any impacts on the United States. So not going to do that, but definitely just makes it more shift north, and then it starts to dissipate by about 1 p.m. Friday. And your timing, it is expected to make impacts on Mexico. Worst of it by 1 a.m. Tuesday, and then it's expected to dip again on Mexico by 1 p.m. Wednesday, and it's about to dissipate by 1 p.m. Friday. But now, yes, a lot to cover in today's video. Let's go to another storm here. So we go ahead and back this up. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the track on Hurricane Mary. So yes, I've showed this in one of my previous videos, but it's definitely calming down. So before we go look at the track, let's get the infrared satellite on Hurricane Mary. And yes, something very cool to look at here. Not really rainfall as it's rotating. There's some rainfall, but it's very light rainfall. This is why it's a hurricane. It's very strong. You see that very pretty, you see these clouds here, very big counterclockwise rotation, pretty fast there too, but there's not that much rainfall. You see, of course there's rainfall up here, but not that much rainfall near the eye and the eye wall, just some parts of it, not all of it. So this is why it is a hurricane now, but this is on its last straw of being a hurricane. This is about to dissipate from being a hurricane. It's about to go to a tropical storm. So it is a hurricane right now, but it's going to weaken. That's why we're seeing less rainfall. That indicates it's about to not be a hurricane anymore. Yes, so that is its infrared satellite. Now I want to go ahead and show you its track. Oops, sorry about that. Show you its track. So this is its track, as you can see. And as you can see, the track. So about 2 p.m. Sunday, it's about now, it's right here, a hurricane, and then look, at least by 11 a.m. Monday, it's already a tropical storm. So look, its next track is going to be a tropical storm. So yeah, it's not going to be a hurricane for long. And then it will be a tropical storm to about 11 p.m. Tuesday, weaken to a depression, and then by 11 a.m. Friday, it will dissipate. That is going to wrap it up for today's video. Oh, I forgot to show you the track on this. Oops. So this is the track, as you can see, pretty strong. This is Tropical Storm Gamma. As you can see, it's still hanging on to that. As you can see, still pretty strong with you can see it's pretty organized here, and this is about Monday. So this is tomorrow, and as you can see, we move forward, definitely still hanging on, but then we kind of see we lose it. It comes down, makes another dip onto Mexico, as you can see there. Then we lose it with all this other rainfall. Kind of ramps up with the storms on the ocean as it makes that last dip into Mexico. But we get lost with the rainfall because it's calming down a lot. And then it dissipates by about Friday, October 9th. So that's about that's a long way in the future, but that's when it about dissipates. This Tropical Storm Gamma is not going to weaken anytime soon, so just want to point that out. And then we go ahead and take a look at the track and switch it over to Hurricane Mary. As you can see, it's really strong right now, but as you can see, it's definitely starting to weaken. As you can see, rainfall amounts definitely lowering. Definitely still see that organization, still very organized. But by Monday, it kind of starts to weaken a lot. And then still keeping that organization, but really, really weakens. This is about Wednesday. Really weakens. I would say it's probably tropical depression by then. And then you get lost. It's about done with now. I would say it's gone by now. This is about Friday. But I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you like weather-related videos. Sorry I've been uploading a lot recently because there's not that much to talk about, but now the tropics are starting to ramp up a lot, and I'm going to make more tropical videos. If you have any other questions, don't forget to comment that down below, and I should be able to answer them. Stay safe, stay weather aware, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!